recording, and go.
The most important thing to understand about an artist, apart from another member of society, another person we share civilization with, the most important thing to understand about an artist, whether you are an artist or not an artist, is that the artist is inherently selfish. This is not a bad thing. This is just the way it is. We have many cultural taboos where we're not supposed to be selfish, so we care about humanity. And you see a lot of people who are in art, oh, my art is about saving the world. And you read some artists' biographies and they're very epic and self-important, and oh my God, they're doing such a great job. And 4 people show up at their art opening. So at some point you have to say, what's really going on here? The artist has to be selfish, and people in that artist's life have to understand that. And this is not a romantic notion of, the great artist. There's many people, for example, if you started your own business tomorrow and you really wanted to grow it, you would have to really be selfish and make that thing of yours the priority. And so this is not exclusive to artists, and it's not negative. We have a negative view of selfishness based on many cultural constructs, but being selfish is, probably a very common human trait. But when artists get conflicted about selfishness, and when society and people in the artist's life tell an artist that they shouldn't be selfish, that's when the problems start. Even the art gallery has to understand that artist is selfish, and if the dealer cannot do what the artist wants, they're going to leave the gallery. That's always a big conflict. So if you always have it in your mind that the artist at their most, at the best they can become, at the apogee of what it is to be them, is selfishness. If you can understand that, you'll be able to work with artists. And an artist, when someone says, I'm an artist, even if they're like an idiot frat boy, who's taking an art class and thinks it's cool because it represents freedom and meaning you can do whatever you want, which means basically you can slack off and smoke pot in his mind. That urge, what's coming out of their mouth to say, I'm an artist, is basically saying, I have chosen to be selfish. And again, I'm not making a value judgment. Selfishness can get you a lot of good places, but it can get you a lot of bad places. It can fuck up your life and your relationships. It can fuck over people. You can leave a lot of people in your wake when you're selfish. And so if you're not an artist and there's an artist in your life, you should know this. The best artists, and you'll find this especially with artists with families, are artists who can compartmentalize that. Okay, I'm going to be an artist now. It's all about me. That is an artist who is probably the most advanced on a level of consciousness that many artists never get to. I don't know that artists should even have to cop to being selfish, but we should all know and maybe socialize our children to understand when somebody says I'm an artist, that they're that you should understand that person's self-interest is the force of nature that they are foisting on everyone they come in contact with.